Hello there. Today I'm going to tell you the story of Job, one of God's most faithful servants. Job was a God-fearing man, a man of complete integrity, and he was also the richest man in the area, boasting thousands of livestock animals, hundreds of servants, and a robust family. One day, Satan decided to make a bet with God regarding this Job. Satan asked God's permission to ruin Job's life, to take away everything that he held dear. God, knowing Job's faithfulness, allows Satan to do this. Immediately, Satan begins to attack Job indirectly, taking away his oxen, donkeys, farmhands, sheep, shepherds, camels, and even his servants. After Job loses his wealth, Satan takes away his legacy and collapses a house on top of Job's children. Once Job had been put through this emotional trauma, Satan also tortures him physically, giving him boils from head to toe. Finally, even his wife tells him to renounce God and die. Job stays strong, however, and continues to praise God, offering sacrifices and remaining faithful to his Creator. Seeing this unbelievable and slightly absurd faith, 4 of Job's friends try and talk him out of following God. They spend days arguing and debating with Job, but Job remains true through it all. Finally, after Satan realizes that nothing he does will affect Job's faith, Job praises God, calling him all-powerful and all-knowing. God then blesses Job with 2 times what he had before the trials. Job serves as a reminder of keeping the faith even when times are tough, impossible even, so that you may be rewarded in the end. Hello there, God here. I'm going to tell you about the parable of the lost son. Some people call it the parable of the prodigal son, too. It starts with a man who had 2 sons. The younger brother decided that he wanted his inheritance early. Basically, he was telling his dad he wanted him dead so that he could get his money. The father, being a benevolent man, gives his youngest son his inheritance and his blessing. Immediately, the youngest son goes out into the world and has a huge party. He lives like a king for a few months, and in so doing, he makes a lot of new friends. Soon, however, a famine wreaks havoc upon the land, and the son runs out of money and friends. Starving, he takes a job feeding pods to pigs, and he is so hungry, he fantasizes about eating the pig slop. In the midst of the famine, the son remembers his father's house of plenty. Even the servants had copious amounts of food to eat. After remembering all of the joy at his father's house, he decides to return home and beg to work as a servant. Meanwhile, back on the home front, the father has been anxiously awaiting his son's return, straining his eyes to see down the road. One day, he sees his son walking slowly down the path. The father sprints down the road, meeting his son and rejoicing in his return. He gives him a new robe, a new ring, and a new pair of sandals, calling his servants to kill the fatted calf and feast. But then, the older brother, the one who had done everything right, becomes angry with his father. He asks him why his brother deserves grace, and the father responds, saying, "Look, dear son, you have always stayed by me, and everything I have is yours. We had to celebrate this happy day, for your brother was dead and has come back to life. He was lost, but now he is found."